Good morning. The March 11th, 2020 meeting of the Board of Estimates is now called to order. In the interest of promoting the order and efficiency of these hearings, persons who are disruptive to the hearing will be asked to leave the hearing room. Meetings of the Board of Estimates are open to the public for the duration of the meeting. The hearing room must be vacated at the conclusion of the meeting. Failure to comply may result in a charge of trespassing. Before we go any further, I want to take a moment to address the public health situation that's being presented by COVID-19, also known as the coronavirus. I think we all know by now the calls that have begun to come in to cancel events and meetings where the public gathers, meetings like this one, obviously. As the chair of this body, I take seriously my responsibilities to the public. We will be guided by the science and continue to consult with Baltimore's health department and health providers and how we go about making our business and our business decisions. And we have to make sure that our residents are informed so they know where to go for the most up-to-date information and updates. That's something our colleagues at the federal level, not to mention residents, have been unclear about. I spoke last night with Senate President Ferguson, who faces many of the same decisions with respect to balancing the imperative to continue to do the people's business while doing so in a way that does not risk the health of citizens and members of the community. So for now, we will continue on. Mr. Mayor, it's times like this that we call for us to put politics aside and work together to make sure that the people of Baltimore are getting what they need and expect from their leaders during this crisis. And I'm happy to say that it's exactly what's been happening here in Baltimore. Last week, we had a hearing at the City Council. The Health Department was great. The collaboration has been great. The information was great, and we will continue to do that. We know that this is a serious issue. We know that we have to protect the citizens of Baltimore at all costs. We have started to inform people that they can watch on live stream. Hopefully that's what they're doing to protect themselves, and we will continue to push the information out there. We look forward to making sure that all of Baltimoreans are as safe as possible during this crisis, and that we will work together as always to make sure that Baltimore's business carries on, but carries on in a safe way. Madam Comptroller, are there any corrections, additions, or deferrals on the agenda?
No, and there are no protests received for today's meeting. I'd like to announce that the Honorable Mayor Young will be abstaining on page 27, Southwest Partnership only. The Honorable President Scott, there are no abstentions for the President. The Honorable Comptroller Pratt will be abstaining on pages 75, item 3, pages 75 through 76, items 3 and 4, and page 76, item 5. The Honorable Acting City Solicitor Dana Moore will be abstaining on pages 21 through 22, item 7, Bon Secours Community Works only.
Thank you. I will direct the board members' attention to the memorandum from my office dated March 9th, 2020, identifying matters to be considered as routine agenda items together with any corrections and additions that have been noted by the Comptroller. I will entertain a motion to approve all the items contained on the routine agenda.
Mr. President, I move approval of all items on the routine agenda.
I second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. The motion carries. The routine agenda items have been adopted. Before we close, I want to turn it over to Comptroller Pratt for discussion.
Yes, I would just like to address the fiscal 2020-2021 Memorandum of Understanding with the City Union of Baltimore, as noted on page 3 of the routine agenda. I want to congratulate the union representatives and the Labor Commissioner on successfully concluding new 2-year agreements. The MOU ratified by the board this morning recognizes the diligent work of our frontline employees and supervisors who keep the city government working day in and day out. Our union workers provide vital public services, often under difficult conditions with little or no public recognition. By providing a 3% wage increase in fiscal year 2020, an additional 2% in fiscal year 2021, today's agreements give our employees a tangible benefit in times of increasing economic uncertainty. I strongly support the city union workers, and that's why I proudly endorse these 2 new contracts. Thank you.
Thank you. If there's no more business before the board, we will recess until bill opening at 12 noon.
Good afternoon. The Board of Estimates is now in session for the receiving and opening of bids. In the interest of promoting the order and efficiency of these proceedings, persons who are disruptive to the meeting will be asked to leave the boardroom. Meetings of the Board of Estimates are open to the public for the duration of the meeting. The boardroom must be vacated at the conclusion of the meeting. Failure to comply may result in a charge of trespassing. I have one addendum to note today. It is for DPW SC 949R Stony Run Wastewater Pumping Station upgrades. Please change the bid due date from March the 11th, 2020 to March the 25th, 2020. Thank you.
So the addendum is noted for the record.
Let's see, hold on. Did I pass it down to you?
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay.
Thanks.
The first bidder is Spinello Companies. Well, the first one is DPW WC 1404, Urgent Need Water Infrastructure Rehabilitation and Improvements, Phase 3, Fiscal 20, with a bid bond. With a bid bond. Total bid is $9,330,000. $9,330,000. The next bidder is Metra Industries, Inc. with a bid bond. Total dollar amount, $8,625,346. $8,625,346. The next bidder is J. Fletcher Creamer and Sons, Inc. with a bid bond. Total dollar amount is $7,394,285. That's $7,394,285. The next bidder is R.E. Harrington for R.E. Harrington Plumbing and Heating Company, Inc. with a bid bond. Total dollar amount, $7,970,486. That's $7,970,486. And the last bidder is Civil Construction LLC with a bid bond. Total dollar amount is $11,320,200. That's $11,320,200.
These will be referred to the Department of Public Works for their review.
The next item is the Bureau of Procurement, B50005958, Windows and Trusses Cleaning Services, Convention Center Complex. There were no bids received. There being no more business before this board, it is now adjourned.